2 million people. No weapons. No escape route. Behind them, an Egyptian army closing fast. In front of them, a violent, churning sea. And standing in the middle of that impossible trap, one man with nothing but a wooden staff. This is the moment where fear screams louder than faith, where panic spreads faster than hope, where turning back means chains, but moving forward looks like death. But what if this moment, when there is absolutely no way out, is exactly where God shows up? Stay with me, because this story isn't just ancient history. It might be your story right now. The world had become violent. Israel just escaped Egypt after 400 years of brutal slavery. God shattered Pharaoh's power through 10 devastating plagues. Freedom is finally within reach. But then, Pharaoh changes his mind. He mobilizes 600 elite chariots, the Navy SEALs of the ancient world. Steel wheels, battle-hardened soldiers, war horses pounding the sand. Israel hears them before they see them. The ground trembles, children scream, mothers pull their sons close. Panic explodes through the camp. The people turn on Moses with rage. Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us out here to die in the desert? Raw, terrified, angry. This is the setup. An army behind you, deep water ahead of you. No weapons, no plan, no way out. Moses stands there, hearing the screams, the accusations, the raw terror of 2 million people. And here's what most people miss about this moment. Moses is afraid, too. He led these people out of Egypt, but now he's led them straight into a death trap. But what most people don't know is what's running through Moses' mind right now. He remembers his past. The murder that forced him into hiding, the years of self-doubt in the wilderness, the burning bush where he begged God, send someone else. And now, 2 million lives depend on his next move. Behind him, certain death. Ahead of him, deep water that's killed countless others. Then Moses does something that makes no logical sense. He speaks words that don't match reality at all. Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The sea is still raging. The army is still thundering closer. Nothing has changed, yet. Then God tells Moses something that sounds absolutely insane. Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move forward. Forward. Into the sea. Into certain death. And here's where everything changes. Moses raises his staff toward heaven, and the wind roars. Not a gentle breeze, a violent, screaming eastern wind that howls all night long. The sea begins to respond. Waves pull back, unnaturally, impossibly. The seabed appears, glistening in moonlight. Walls of water rising on both sides, trembling, held by invisible hands. The ground beneath, bone dry. And the people? They don't run in panic. They walk. Parents carrying children, elderly leaning on walking sticks. Fear mixed with wonder on every face. They walk straight through what should have swallowed them whole. Feet crunching on dry ground between impossible walls of water. Fish suspended in the walls. Moonlight filtering through. Pharaoh's army sees the path, and they charge in. 600 chariots thundering into the seabed. But something goes wrong. The ground turns muddy beneath their wheels. Chariot axles jam. Horses stumble. Panic erupts among the soldiers. "Let's get away from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them." Moses on the far shore, he lifts his staff one final time, and then Moses lowers his staff. The walls of water collapse inward with catastrophic force. Chariots tumbling. Massive waves crashing together. Then, silence. By morning light, not one Egyptian soldier remains alive. The people stand on the far shore, completely, utterly free. Here's the real miracle of this story. The real miracle wasn't just that the water parted. It's that God didn't remove the fear first. They walked while terrified. They moved forward before they understood how. They trusted before they felt safe. And that matters because many of you are standing at your own Red Sea right now. Maybe it's a financial crisis you can't see your way through, a diagnosis that turned your world upside down, a marriage hanging by the thinnest thread, a career that feels like a dead end with no exits. You can't go back to where you were. You don't see a way forward. And God's message is still the same. When you can't go back and you can't see forward, look up. Not for instant answers, not for guaranteed outcomes, not for the fear to disappear first, but for direction, one step at a time. Here's what changed everything for Israel. God didn't part the sea before they moved toward it. He parted it as they obeyed. The miracle came in the middle of their obedience, not before it. Your Red Sea moment may still feel absolutely terrifying right now. And that doesn't mean you lack faith. It means you're human. It means you're in exactly the kind of impossible place where God loves to show up. That day, the people feared the Lord and put their trust in Him and in Moses, His servant. Not because it was comfortable, not because they understood it all, but because He proved faithful when everything looked impossible. So here's my question for you today. What's your Red Sea? What situation are you facing right now where there seems to be no way forward and no way back? If you're comfortable sharing, drop it in the comments below. This community actually prays. We lift each other up. And if you want more stories of impossible faith becoming possible deliverance, subscribe for new videos every week. Remember, the God who parted the Red Sea is the same God who sees your situation right now.